This week, the first fire drill of the year was held. This is one of a series of drills for fire, tornado, intruder, and earthquake that are held throughout the year to ensure our students' safety. Last Saturday, the BHS marching band performed at the Griggsville Applefest Parade, where they brought home the third place trophy. Fun activities after the parade included a pie eating contest for members of the participating bands. The band's next performance will be October the 6th at Cahokia. Lynn County came to Brashear for makeup games last Thursday. In the softball game, Brashear jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the first, but Lynn County made the game close with a pair of runs in the third. Tiger fans could breathe easier after Brashear scored 5 runs in the fifth and another 3 in the sixth on their way to an 11-2 win. Alexa Higgins homered and doubled for Brashear. Tana Garlock and Adley Hagan both went 3 for 4. Kinley White and Avery Acton were both 2 for 4, and Hannah Grissom also had a hit. Avery Acton went the distance on the mound, striking out 7 while pitching a 2-hitter. The Lynn County baseball boys scored 3 runs in the top of the first, but Brashear didn't allow them another run until the 5th. Meanwhile, Brashear scored 1 in the first, 4 in the third to lead 5-4 after 5 innings. Lynn County retook the lead with 4 runs in the 6th, but Brashear got 3 in the 6th and 1 in the 7th for a 9-8 win. Quinn Allen homered and singled for Brashear. Brandon Jochimson went 4 for 5. Garrett Hausman and John Gerhold had 2 hits each, and Brett Place and Jay Snelling also had hits. Brett Place got the start, going 6 innings, striking out 7, with Brandon Jochimson pitching a scoreless 7th in relief. Brashear hosted Green City last Friday. The Lady Tigers dug themselves a pretty deep hole in the softball game, allowing Green City to score 4 runs in the second inning. The Gophers would add another in the 4th to lead 5-0 before the Tigers scored 6 in the 4th and 4 in the 5th to claim a 10-7 win. Avery Acton and Hannah Grissom had 3 hits apiece for Brashear, with Sierra Snyder, Emily Mason, and Alexa Higgins also having hits. Avery Acton went the distance on the mound, striking out 10 and allowing only 1 earned run. The Tigers also gave Green City an early lead with a run in the top of the first, but bounced back to take a 3-1 lead at the end of the first. Both teams added runs throughout the game, but Brashear maintained their lead till the end to win by a final score of 11-6. Quinn Allen drove in 5 runs for Brashear with a pair of home runs and a single. Garrett Hausman, Austin Peterson, and Brett Place also homered, with Hausman having 3 hits. Wyatt Reeves and John Gerhold had 2 hits each. Brandon Jochimson got the start, going 6 innings, with Colton Sayre pitching a scoreless 7th. The Tigers softball team was at Buckland-Macon County Tuesday for a conference game. Brashear got off to a quick start, scoring 14 runs in the first inning and adding 4 more in the second and another 4 in the third. BMC scored twice in the second as the Tigers rolled to a 22-2 3-inning win. Hannah Grissom homered and doubled for Brashear while driving in 4 runs. Avery Acton also homered for Brashear and drove in 4. Adley Hagan struck out 4 in the 3-inning game, picking up the win on the mound. Things looked bad for the Tiger baseball team as they dug themselves a 3-0 hole in the first inning. Things started to look up for Brashear as they scored 4 runs in the third to take a 4-3 lead. They added another 4 in the 5th and 3 in the 6th to claim an 11-4 victory. Garrett Hausman tripled and singled for Brashear. Aiden Zentz and John Gerhold both doubled and singled. Wyatt Reeves, Brett Place, and Brandon Jochimson had 2 hits each, and Quinn Allen, Colton Sayre, Levi Blankenship, and Austin Peterson also had hits. Garrett Hausman got the start for Brashear, going 4 innings and striking out 5. Colton Sayre pitched the final 3 innings in relief, striking out 7. The Atlanta Hornets were in town Wednesday to play a previously rained-out softball-baseball doubleheader. Atlanta got on the scoreboard quickly with 3 runs in the top of the first. Brashear answered with a pair of runs on an Avery Acton homer in the bottom of the frame. It was all Atlanta after that, as they added 4 runs in the second, 8 in the fourth, and 5 in the fifth to claim a 20-2 win. In addition to Avery Acton's home run, Alexa Higgins had a single. Avery Acton got the start for Brashear with Adley Hagan pitching in relief. Atlanta also scored first in the baseball game, but Brashear answered to take a 3-1 lead after 1 inning. The Tigers added single runs in the third and sixth and 3 runs in the fifth to claim an 8-4 victory. Quinn Allen and John Gerhold both homered for Brashear. Brandon Jockinson, Aiden Zentz, and Garrett Hausman had 2 hits each, and Brett Place also had a hit. Place got the start going 5 2/3 and striking out 7. Jockinson closed out the game in relief, striking out 2.